Hey YouTube, neo-Fox here. The rumors are true. I'm a secret Muslim. Not only that, I'm from Kenya, and I started out a community organizer. Seriously, why the get up? It's a costume in reaction to someone else's costume who did a critical video of the Lucifer series, and I'll get to that shortly. This is also kind of a follow-up to a video I'm posting on the same day, our 2-year anniversary video, Lucifer Debates God. And some of you will be kind of irate and upset about that one, and as many of you as get this far with it, let me say in all seriousness that, as far as I'm concerned, the more esoteric traditions of the Jews knew full well and realized that a lot of the traditions of their forefathers about an angry, wrathful, jealous Father God was a matter of human projection, a matter of their mortal understanding, trying to bring something incomprehensible down to human terms. And they coddled that understanding along because they felt it was necessary. But amongst themselves, they understood full well that true Godhead is beyond those human traits. Okay? To a love beyond human comprehension, a oneness, a unity beyond human comprehension. True Godhead is Yod-He Vav-He, the ineffable, transliterated in Latin letters as YHVH, the infinite, called Ta in ancient Egypt, Brahman in India. The One. The many are one, the one is many. There is none but the One. Oneness. Most of you don't get it. You don't grasp this. In fact, it's so far beyond you that a person has to keep their sense of humor. And so we here at the Lucifer series do many crazy things to keep up our morale, because it is like talking to a brick wall. And I imagine it's very much like talking to a brick wall when it's about a very pleasant young woman who calls herself HUDNA1. HUDNA is Arabic for truce, and she does deliver her videos in a spirit of truce and cessation of hostilities. So I am going to try to be very civil about her, but it's kind of hard. One of her objections to Lucifer series is it objectifies women, and she's saying this behind a veil. Okay? And in the West, most women would see that veil as a symbol of male oppression against a woman and a woman's submission to the most flagrant kind of chauvinism. Okay? Enslavement. But her objection was to a video, the Lucifer's Prophecies of Lucifer 3, where it featured some suggestive photographs of women to evoke the narrative he was giving, and the subtext of that, whenever it's featured in a Lucifer video, is about expressing tantric themes of rising up sublimated sexual energy, not giving way to promiscuity. Okay? Even though promiscuity is on almost any man's mind, you take that and you harness it and you channel it and empower yourself with it. And I don't expect someone who wears a veil and a headdress lecturing me about the Bible would understand that or even be vaguely familiar with the concept, frankly. Her objections to the Lucifer series are fundamentalist Christianity. She comes in the name of Walid Shobat, who is a Palestinian convert to Christianity, whose veracity has been questioned by Palestinians, by Israelis, by just the contradiction of public records and the things he says. It looks very much like he just spices up the drama of his conversion to, sound all the more interesting to his basically predominantly white, right-wing religious, circuit that he gets on when he speaks and when he writes. I can't say that for sure, but that really is how it looks. That's the smell of it. And to be called someone deceived by Satan by a woman who apparently is as deceived as she is by this mere man is a unique experience. What else? Oh, I'm supposed to be weakening everybody's mind by getting them away from the literal idea of the devil, because that's what the devil really wants. I mean, then his influence will be all that much more pervasive. Well, I don't think there was ever a more confused or horrible time than the Dark Ages, the Middle Ages, especially the early Middle Ages, the time of the Crusades and pestilence and mass poverty and incredible oppression and religious wars and turf battles, and the hypocrisy and tyranny of the Roman Catholic Church during that period. Okay? And there wasn't a single European back then who didn't believe in the existence of a literal angry God and a literal evil devil. And it didn't seem to me that it improved their situation at all. All right? Her biblical objections to the series take no account of the 3 Lucifer Bible Studies videos I've done, none of the contradictions I've pointed out, or the one failed prophecy that I discussed, the biblical prophecy. So it's hard to take seriously that she's done her homework in that area. And I think that's about all I have to say. You can always say more in a video, but I like to keep these within the time limit. So, peace to HUDNA. I'm not trying to be rude with HUDNA. It's just I've heard this all so many times. And she wears the veil, you know. And she's a Christian. She wears a veil. And then she's talking about don't objectify women. What does she think she's doing when she puts that veil on? How do you think that communicates to a modern woman? Peace. See ya.